Hello, and welcome in my YouTube channel, Mohammed Naguib, Cybersecurity Consultant. We live in a digital age. This era is defined by the rapid integration of technology into every aspect of our daily lives. Our lives are increasingly online. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are constantly connected to the digital world. We shop online, bank online, and socialize online. The convenience of these activities has made them an integral part of our routines. This interconnected world offers convenience and efficiency. Smart home devices help us manage our households, while digital tools streamline our work processes. Yet, this digital realm is not without its dangers. The more we rely on technology, the more we expose ourselves to potential threats. Like a bustling city, the internet has its dark alleys and shadowy figures. These are the places where cybercriminals lurk, waiting for an opportunity to strike. Cybersecurity is our shield in this digital landscape. It is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks. It protects our data, privacy, and financial well-being from malicious actors. Without robust cybersecurity measures, our personal and professional lives could be at risk. Imagine a thief trying to break into your house. They would look for any weaknesses, such as unlocked doors or windows, to gain entry. They would look for unlocked doors or windows. Similarly, in the digital world, hackers search for vulnerabilities in websites and applications. These vulnerabilities are weaknesses that can be exploited to gain unauthorized access. These vulnerabilities are weaknesses in code or design that attackers can exploit. They can be found in various forms, such as outdated software, weak passwords, or unpatched systems. One such vulnerability, and the focus of our discussion, is SQL injection. This type of attack involves inserting malicious SQL code into a query, allowing the attacker to manipulate the database and access sensitive information. Websites and applications often rely on databases to store information. These databases are the backbone of many online services, holding vast amounts of data that are crucial for the functioning of these services. This data can range from usernames and passwords, which are essential for user authentication and access control, to credit card details and personal information, which are critical for transactions and user profiles. Protecting this data is paramount for maintaining user trust and service integrity. Databases understand a language called SQL, or Structured Query Language. SQL is a powerful tool that allows us to perform a variety of operations on the data stored in these databases. It's how we communicate with databases to retrieve and manipulate information. By using SQL commands, we can add, update, delete, and query data efficiently. SQL injection, or SQLI, is like whispering a secret command to a database. It's a technique where malicious actors insert their own SQL code into data inputs, exploiting vulnerabilities in the application. This malicious code can be inserted into various input fields, such as search bars, login forms, or any other field that interacts with the database. The goal is to trick the database into executing unintended commands. These inputs could be search bars, login forms, or any field that interacts with the database. When the database executes the injected code, it can lead to unauthorized access to sensitive data, or any field that interacts with the database. This can result in data breaches, data loss, or even complete control over the database by the attacker. If successful, the injected code tricks the database into executing unintended commands. This can have severe consequences, including the exposure of sensitive information, financial loss, and damage to the organization's reputation. Therefore, understanding and preventing SQL injection is crucial for maintaining the security and integrity of databases. Imagine a lockpick testing different tools on a lock. Similarly, hackers use various techniques to identify SQLI vulnerabilities. One common method is to input special characters and SQL keywords into website forms. These characters, like apostrophes and semicolons, can disrupt the intended SQL queries. By observing the website's response to these inputs, hackers can glean valuable information. Error messages, unexpected behavior, or even the successful execution of their injected code are all telltale signs of a vulnerability. Once a weakness is found, the real attack can begin. While manual testing can be effective, it's time-consuming. Hackers often turn to automated tools to speed up the process. One such tool is SQLMap, a powerful open-source penetration testing tool. Think of SQLMap as a robotic lockpick capable of trying thousands of combinations in seconds. SQLMap automates the process of detecting and exploiting SQL injection vulnerabilities. It can scan websites, identify vulnerable parameters, and even retrieve data from the compromised database. The tool's versatility and ease of use make it a popular choice for both ethical hackers and malicious actors. Section 5. A step-by-step guide to using SQLMap. While a detailed walkthrough of SQLMap is beyond the scope of this essay, understanding its basic operation is crucial. SQLMap is a powerful open-source tool used for automating the process of detecting and exploiting SQL injection flaws. It is widely used by penetration testers and security researchers to identify vulnerabilities in web applications. First, the attacker provides SQLMap with the target website and any potentially vulnerable parameters. This involves specifying the URL of the web application and identifying the input fields that might be susceptible to SQL injection. This could be a login form's username or password field. These fields are common targets because they often interact directly with the database. Next, SQLMap sends a series of crafted requests to the website, injecting different SQL code snippets. These requests are designed to test the input fields for vulnerabilities by attempting to manipulate the database queries. It analyzes the responses, looking for telltale signs of a vulnerability. SQLMap uses various techniques to detect if the database is responding in an unexpected way, which could indicate a successful injection. If successful, SQLMap can then escalate its attack, retrieving database schemas, tables, and ultimately sensitive data. This means that the attacker can gain access to the structure of the database and extract valuable information such as user credentials, personal data, and other confidential records. Understanding how SQLMap operates is essential for both offensive and defensive cybersecurity practices, as it highlights the importance of securing web applications against such attacks. Section 6. The price of vulnerability: how hackers exploit stolen data. The consequences of a successful SQL injection attack can be devastating. Hackers can gain access to a treasure trove of sensitive information. This data can include customer names, addresses, credit card details, and even social security numbers. The stolen data can be used for various malicious purposes. Hackers can sell it on the dark web, use it for identity theft, or launch further attacks against the compromised individuals or organizations. The financial and reputational damage can be irreparable. Section 7. The line in the sand: ethical hacking and legal boundaries. It's important to note that not all hacking is malicious. Ethical hackers, also known as white hat hackers, play a crucial role in cybersecurity. They use the same tools and techniques as malicious actors, but with permission and for ethical purposes. Ethical hackers help organizations identify and fix vulnerabilities before they can be exploited. Their work is crucial in making the digital world a safer place. However, it's important to remember that unauthorized hacking is illegal and unethical. Section 8. Protecting your digital kingdom: best practices for password security. The fight against SQL injection and other cyber threats is a shared responsibility. Website owners must prioritize cybersecurity measures to protect their users' data. This includes input validation, parameterized queries, and regular security audits. For individuals, strong and unique passwords are the first line of defense. Use a combination of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Enable two-factor authentication whenever possible for an extra layer of security. Section 9. The importance of cybersecurity vigilance. Cybersecurity is not a one-time fix, but an ongoing process. Stay informed about the latest threats and best practices. Be cautious about the websites you visit and the links you click. Regularly update your software and operating systems to patch vulnerabilities. Educate yourself and others about online safety. By working together, we can create a more secure digital world for everyone. Remember, cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. Section 10. A call to action: secure your future now. The digital world offers incredible opportunities, but it also presents significant risks and challenges. Cybersecurity is not optional, it's absolutely essential. By understanding the threats, implementing best practices, and staying vigilant, we can protect ourselves and our digital assets from harm. Let us commit to making cybersecurity a top priority in our lives. Our digital future truly depends on it. Protect your passwords, secure your data, and stay safe online always.